today's video, we're going to be discussing pubic hair. Is it necessary? Shall we shave it all off? Should we keep it? What is it about? What is its use? Well, find out in today's video. What it do, babies? And as usual, I greet you in the name of sex. Okay guys, so today we are going to be discussing pubic hair. Fancy little topic, I think, because I've realized a lot of people tend to believe it's a lot more hygienic to shave off your pubic hair than it is to keep it. And well, spoiler alert, it's not. Okay, so this is actually further supported by the poll that I had once put up on Instagram, and the results should show up on the screen. There's one where you can see the percentage and the other a more accurate number. So obviously people prefer more of a baldy than they do someone who actually retains their pubic hair, which is rather unfortunate, but that is exactly why I am here today, because I will be educating you on the topic. Welcome to the party. So this may be obvious, but for the sake of the video, let's get into it. Pubic hair is the hair that shows up around our pubic areas, so that would be under our arms and our external genitalia, both in gents and females. So with females it is around the ages of 11 and 12, and for gents around the ages of 12 and 13. Now, with the current grooming trends and stuff, people believe shave it all off or you're nasty. Well, so researchers have hypothesized that the hair starts to grow after puberty as a visual signal to potential sexual partners that you are ready to receive the penis or the vagina. But while the hair itself acts as a protective layer against friction during the sexual receiving of one another's genitalias. So hair is meant to trap sweat, and around the pubic area specifically, the apocrine gland is responsible for secreting different lipids, proteins, and pheromones. So, retaining this hair means that the release of pheromones will be wafted towards potential sexual partners, and this is further supported by the fact that females produce a different kind of pheromone while we're ovulating, obviously signaling fertility, and animals being animals, we are attracted to fertility, well, the male anyway, because we want to make a baby, we need to reproduce. Thus, that means then we become, or rather we seem, a lot more attractive to potential mates during ovulation. Furthermore, the hair produces an oil called sebum. So this sebum basically helps prevent bacteria from reproducing. Obviously nobody wants bacteria around their genitalia. So on top of the fact that the hair helps to keep the genitalia warm, it also helps because, you know, skin on skin can be pretty rough, so hair on hair is somewhat better, less friction, and essentially that just means the hair is a dry lubricant. Lube is good. Lube is always good. Lube is great. Use lube. Your pubic hair is a dry lube. So, interestingly, one good thing about shaving is that pubic lice is a lot less prevalent today than it once used to be, or rather than it used to be back in the day. However, shaving can cause abrasions to the skin, which can become infected and makes it a lot more easier for the transmission and the attaining of sexually transmitted diseases. We don't need that. It has also been theorized that shaving has contributed to the rise in HPV infections, gonorrhea, and chlamydia. And those are crazy things. But not just that, of course. Shaving, you know, the biggest devil when it comes to shaving has definitely got to be ingrown hairs, and unfortunately ingrown hairs can also become infected and cause abscesses on your skin, which is awful. Because our pubic hair is so coarse, when it does grow back, it can be incredibly irritating to the skin, which is another reason why we itch so much. And I wonder why we itch so much in public. Why does it always have to be in public? Anyway, not just that. Of course we itch, sometimes we get rashes, and of course, like I mentioned, a huge one, ingrown hair. So essentially guys, at the end of the day, no matter what the growing trends may be, I obviously do suggest that you do a little bit more research into certain things that we get ourselves into before just, you know, throwing ourselves in there head first. And I mean, come on, there's absolutely nothing wrong with letting your bush grow out just as nature intended, because at the end of the day, it protects us against so much. I'd like to just leave you with a fun fact actually. Did you know that women, like with waxing is a lot more painful when we're menstruating than it is any other time of the month. This is mostly because our pain hormones are just through the roof during that time. So that is rather interesting, and I thought I should share that with you. I hope you find it interesting as well. Beyond that, thank you for having joined me again, guys. I do hope that you found this video to be informative, and I do hope that it will help you do a little bit more research into this specifically, and obviously other things regarding our health and sexual health. And yes, guys, continue to love one another, continue to use protection, use your condoms, contraceptives. Thank you, and